Imagine this. You're doing everything right, eating your veggies, taking your vitamins, even walking every day. But you're still tired, bloated, and just a little off. Here's the kicker. It might be your water. Not what you're drinking, but how. Yep. Drinking water the wrong way after 70 can actually make you weaker, not stronger. Crazy, right? Let's talk about it before your next sip. Now, don't get me wrong, water is essential. You're made of about 60% of it, unless you've been living off coffee since retirement. But here's the truth doctors are just starting to say out loud. As we age, our body processes water differently. Your kidneys slow down, your thirst sense fades, and your cells? They become picky little divas that want their hydration just right. So if you're still chugging water like you're 25 and coming in from a soccer match, we need to talk. 5 common water drinking mistakes that seniors make, and how to fix them. We've all heard the advice. Drink more water. But just like everything in life, from exercise to romance, how you do it matters just as much as doing it at all. Believe it or not, many older adults are drinking water in ways that don't actually hydrate, and might even backfire. Yes, you can drink water the wrong way. Let's take a look at 5 hydration habits that could be draining your energy, slowing digestion, or flushing away your strength, and how to fix them with simple, senior-smart strategies. 1. Chugging a whole glass at once. You wake up, grab a tall glass of water, and down it in one go like you're in a beer chugging contest. It's healthy, right? You're hydrating. Not so fast. Your body isn't a sponge. It can only absorb so much water at a time. When you chug down a full glass, especially 16 to 20 ounces or more, in one big gulp, your kidneys rush to process the overload. Instead of soaking it in, your body sends it straight to the bladder, and out it goes, along with important minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. In short, you're peeing out your power. What to do instead? Sip water slowly throughout the day. Aim for a few ounces at a time, especially right after waking up, 30 minutes before meals, between meals, a little bit before bedtime, but not too much unless you love midnight bathroom trips. Think watering a plant, not putting out a fire. 2. Drinking water during meals. Here's a surprise. That big glass of water you drink during dinner might be doing more harm than good. Why? Because it dilutes your stomach acid, and that's the very thing your body needs to break down food and absorb nutrients like vitamin B12 for brain and nerve health, calcium for bones, iron for energy. When stomach acid gets too watered down, you may feel bloated, get indigestion, absorb less of what you eat, especially if you're already taking medications that reduce stomach acid. What to do instead? Drink water 30 minutes before or after your meals, not during. This gives your digestive system the power it needs to do its job without interference. If you absolutely must sip something with meals, keep it small, just enough to help with swallowing. 3. Cold water obsession. We get it. Nothing feels better than an icy cold glass of water on a hot day. But for your digestion and circulation, it can be a shock. Drinking ice-cold water can constrict blood vessels, slow down digestion, make your stomach feel tight or crampy, even lower core body temperature, which makes your body work harder to warm back up. Especially for seniors, whose digestion is already a little more delicate, cold water can cause more harm than refreshment. What to do instead? Choose room temperature or warm water, especially in the morning, with herbal teas, before meals, when feeling sluggish. Warm water is gentle on your gut, helps with circulation, and encourages smoother digestion. Think of it as a spa treatment for your insides. 4. Not drinking first thing in the morning. This one's big. While you sleep, you lose water through breathing, especially if you snore or sleep with your mouth open. Sweat, even if you're not drenched. Basic metabolism, your body's still working overnight. If you go straight for the coffee in the morning, without drinking water first, you're basically running on empty. Symptoms like brain fog, stiff joints, constipation, dizziness upon standing can all be early signs of dehydration. What to do instead? Drink 1 glass of water, 8 to 12 ounces, first thing after waking up, before coffee, tea, or food. Bonus points if it's room temp or warm and has a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of salt for extra minerals. It kickstarts digestion, hydrates your cells, and flushes out overnight waste. 5. Ignoring mineral balance. Here's the thing no one talks about. Water alone isn't enough. As you get older, your body becomes less efficient at holding on to important electrolytes, especially if you're taking blood pressure meds or diuretics, exercising or sweating more, drinking a lot of plain water. That's right, you can be drinking tons of water and still be dehydrated. How? By flushing out your body's electrolytes like sodium for nerve function and hydration, potassium for heart and muscle health, magnesium for energy, sleep, and stress. Without these minerals, you may feel fatigue, dizzy, crampy, weak. What to do instead? Add a pinch of mineral salt, like Himalayan or Celtic salt, to 1 glass of water per day. Drink natural coconut water once or twice a week. Eat more electrolyte-rich foods like bananas, avocados, leafy greens, and pumpkin seeds. And if you're really active, consider a homemade electrolyte drink with lemon, water, a dash of salt, and a touch of honey. Final sip of wisdom. Water is life, but only if you're drinking it right. You don't need to walk around with a gallon jug or compete with camels. What you do need is a smart, balanced approach. Sip, don't chug. Time it around meals. Avoid ice baths for your belly. Start the day hydrated. Keep your minerals in check. Your brain, muscles, digestion, and mood all depend on hydration done right, especially after 60. So grab a glass slowly, raise it to your lips gently, and toast to hydrating wisely, aging gracefully, and living vibrantly. Let's be honest. If you're over 70 and still drinking water like it's medicine, quick, cold, and only when you're forced to, you're not alone. My Uncle Ted refuses to drink anything unless it's disguised as soup or served with noodles. But small hydration habits equals big energy results. So before you reach for another cold glass after a salty sandwich, think warm, slow, and strategic. Water isn't just about quantity, it's about timing, temperature, and technique. And after 70, the rules change. Your body isn't broken, it's just more refined. Treat it like the classic it is. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up, hydration style. Let us know in the comments. How do you stay hydrated throughout the day? Any secret tricks? And subscribe for weekly tips on how to stay strong, sharp, and healthy well into your golden years. Here's to smarter sipping and stronger living.